Okay, this is like the second part, but I had to stop it for a minute. You're gonna have to forgive me because I'm recording it with my computer webcam, so I don't really have a camera that'll work with my computer, and so the quality's not great, and it's hard to maneuver this thing around to look at stuff and everything. But I'm doing the best I can here. Anyway, it's still running at like half power, and the throttle's wide open. The engine sounds okay, and it sounds like it's running okay. Maybe a slight sputter in it, maybe. Backfiring just a little bit. Anyway, I checked the sparks on the magnetos. I have the magneto over here and also one over here. It's a twin cylinder. I have great spark on the spark plugs. So I went to AutoZone and rented me out one of these little compression testers for $40. I get to take it back and they'll give me my money back. That's pretty nice of them. Anyway, I proceeded to do a compression test on this thing. The cylinder over here that was actually on the downside of the wheel, or on the upside of the wheel, has compression. It was running at about 85. And to make that clear, it was actually on the upside. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but that's just when the problem started. Anyway, the cylinder over here pulled absolutely nothing, zero. I tried it several times, make sure I was doing it right. Absolutely no compression whatsoever. So I'm hoping head gasket's blown or something like that. So I take the head gasket off, the head off, and actually the gasket looks pretty good. There it is. Looks to be in pretty good shape. As far as I know, you can't always go by looks, but this looks like what I think the head gasket should look like. It's pretty solid all the way through. It's not cracked or broken or anything. The cylinder here, on the inside of the cylinder, it looks just as smooth as can be. I don't see any scratches, anything wrong with it. And to kind of reiterate on it, the plug on this side is really clean, so it doesn't seem like, and I've ran it a bunch of times since this problem's happened. The plug actually looks pretty clean. It doesn't seem like oil's getting up through there, past the cylinder or anything, as far as I can tell. However, the gasket down here on the exhaust, let's see if I can get it up here on it. Right here. This gasket going to the exhaust pipe from the head here, it's actually in kind of rough shape. It looks pretty rough. You can't really see it on the camera, but it looks pretty rough. The cylinder here, you can see the piston moving up and down when I move the flywheel. You can kind of see it working. It seems to be working fine to me. I don't know that that's a telltale sign that it's working, but I initially thought the rings were bad and that the mower's just not really acting like that. I'm going to get the cylinder head to show you.